Hello everyone, this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the upcoming week, and I'm going to go kind of quickly through the almanac today because unfortunately for all of those of us who don't love snow, unfortunately snow is in that forecast. But as you look at our almanac here, as we're into the first week of February starting to end here, we're going to see temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. That's what we're supposed to be, and that's pretty much where we're going to be for the next 7 days or so. The best thing about this almanac, though, is look at this. The sun is now setting after 5 o'clock at night, so that makes a big difference when you're driving home. And as we move ahead, unfortunately, I'm going to give you some bad news about the weather coming up. Whether you like the snow or not, this is going to be kind of tailored to everyone, but as you can see tomorrow, starting on Friday, it originally looked like we were going to miss this storm coming by us. It was going to pass out past Nantucket. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be closer to us. And on Friday, we are going to start off our period with perhaps as much as 3 to 6 inches of heavy wet snow here in the Burlington area. Most of that's going to be falling during the morning commute and into the lunchtime hours. So if you have to do any traveling tomorrow morning, see if you can maybe postpone it or maybe go into work late, because it's going to be very messy trying to get around tomorrow morning or in the Burlington area with a lot of heavy wet snow coming down at a relatively fast pace, and combined with some heavy winds, we could have some tree damage and also some power outages around the area with how wet the snow is going to be. We're going to have temperatures in the mid-30s with heavy snow, so that's a little bit of a problem for us. As you can see, when we get out to the middle of next week down here in the mid-Atlantic, we have the potential of yet another storm perhaps developing. And that could bring us a little bit perhaps milder air, so there's a little bit question as to whether we're going to see rain-snow mix, all snow or all rain. So that's something we're going to have to really pay attention to when we get into next week. But unfortunately, the warm air is going to be swept far out to sea, and we're going to have quite an unsettled pattern coming up, which has been, actually, it's been a beautiful winter so far, so this is going to be something we're not used to really yet. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you the 7-day, which is a little bit of a mess, and I apologize for that. As you can see, starting Friday tomorrow, we might see some sunny breaks maybe later in the day as we get by the storm, but again, heavy wet snow in the morning, 3 to 6 inches of snow possible. Saturday and Sunday, it looks like it's going to be fairly decent. Again, Monday, maybe even Tuesday and Wednesday, though, going out here, we have a chance of rain and snow mix almost every day. We're not sure how strong that storm is going to be coming up for the middle of the period, the beginning of next week, but we do have to keep a close eye. It could be something that brings us a lot of heavy snow again as well. And going even to Thursday, we're going to see average highs, but again, that chance for flurries and light snow looks like it's going to stick with us almost to the end of the period. Now, for a lot of you folks around here in New England, I'm going to go ahead and show you something that you may have remembered. This is a scene from February 6th, 1978. Yes, this is the 38th anniversary of the blizzard of 78, and this was a scene from Route 128 during the middle of that storm. Thousands and thousands of motorists trapped in their cars as the snow came down so heavily in New England, and this was the result. It clogged 128 for nearly a week before the cars could be removed. This was a storm that's still the benchmark for most of southern New England. Even with the storms we had last year, this is really the storm that we still look towards to compare to everything else. We had some areas seeing 30 to 40 inches of snow with the storm, 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts along the coast, and just absolute incredible snow drifts. So this was something most people, I'm sure, in the Burlington area certainly remember, and it's something we certainly don't want to repeat. Something we're definitely not going to repeat the next few days, but just always keep this storm, the blizzard of 78, in mind. That was quite a storm, that's for sure. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and stay safe out there in the snow coming up.